What's good, everybody? I'm BPC and welcome to Competitive Origins MMA. Now, Deiveson Figueiredo has basically said he has some goals for 2021. And he started off by saying he wants to fight 4 times. Now, he actually was able to accomplish that feat in 2020, and he wants to replicate it in 2021. See, 2020, started off with him having the opportunity to win the 125-pound championship. And he kind of stumbled a little bit. He did not make the necessary weight, so when they fought, the title was not up for grabs, at least for him. Well, he ended up getting a TKO victory against Joseph Benavidez. Now, this set the stage for another flyweight championship bout. And in the rematch, he made weight, and therefore the belt was on the line, and he ended up getting a rear naked choke, therefore securing the flyweight championship of the world. Now, he followed it up with his first title defense against Alex Perez, in which he got a guillotine choke also in the first round. Now, in 21 days notice, he was able to do a quick turnaround time and save the last pay-per-view of the year against Brandon Moreno. Now, some are saying that could be fight of the year, but it definitely was the best flyweight fight in UFC history. Now, if you wait to the end of the video, I'm going to have a link in which you can hear my breakdown of the fight, but I'll cut straight to it. It ended up being a majority draw. Therefore, there were no winners of the fight. Now, he said that, as of 2021, the first thing he did already accomplish was subscribing to Competitive Origins MMA. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you can be notified as soon as these videos go live. And don't forget to ground and pound the like button on this video. Now, he started talking about money too. He said he got his show money for the fight. He got his fight night bonus money, but he didn't get his win money. Some contracts, how they're set up, there's a show money and then there's the win money. And because it was a draw, apparently he might not have received the win money because he's talking about how he wants pay-per-view points. Now, a lot of championship fighters, to my knowledge, receive pay-per-view points, so I'm kind of surprised that he is not one of those fighters. Now, he says that he wants to feel valued from the UFC. He says that he sacrifices his body every time he steps in the octagon, that he plays a bloody game. Now, on the horizon for 2021 is the rematch with Brandon Moreno. And if he's trying to fight 4 times in 1 year, that may halt his plans just a little bit because he looked pretty battered and bruised, after his first fight with Brandon Moreno. But I still think he's going to be able to accomplish that. Now, as far as the other bigger plans he has, no, it is not stepping up to 135 to go face champion Peter Yan. But he has said that he would love to face Henry the Cringe Cejudo. That's right, the retired former 125 and 135 champion. He would love to face him for the BMF belt. That's right, the same belt that, Nate Diaz fought Gamebred Masvidal. Now, obviously, this would be another variation of the belt. This would be for the lighter weight classes. He said he wants to set up basically a catchweight between 125 and 130. Maybe, 125 and 135. So maybe they meet at 130. Anything's up in the air. But that's basically what he's saying. Now, you can't hate a guy for trying, okay? And I do love where his mindset is at. He's not just, okay, let me know when my next fight is. Okay, it's like, when he wants it, he goes for it and he talks about it. He did not get, a win, or he actually didn't get a bonus on the fight with Alex Perez. And he was pretty pissed off about that. He was pretty vocal. And he actually went down to the UFC headquarters and was able to get a 50 grand bonus handed to him by Dana White. So this guy isn't afraid to back down from anybody. And, this is not very common practice for the UFC just to hand them out money when they kind of snub somebody for the bonuses, because they do this all the time. Snubbing is not new to the UFC. It happens. There's a lot of fighters on the card. There's a lot of fights, usually around 10 to 12 fights, and they just can't hand out bonuses to everybody, but he made sure that he got his. So I like where his mindset is at right now in regards to, hey, I want a BMF belt. Let's do it for the flyweights, you know what I mean? And for some of the heavier classes, and have us do battle and have us have an opportunity to compete to earn a little bit more money. So, you know, great mindset there. Go into the comment section below and let me know how you feel about him fighting 4 times next year. Do you think he's going to really be able to pull that off now that he is the champion? Therefore, he'd be defending against the highest of the highs when it comes to the flyweight division. You know, do you think he also deserves pay-per-view points like fighters like Israel Adesanya, or, you know, even Conor McGregor, who doesn't even have a belt at the moment and he's still getting pay-per-view points? You know, and let me know what you also think about the proposed BMF belt match with Henry Cejudo and him. So go into the comment section below. I would love to absolutely hear what you guys have to think on these 3 subjects. You know, don't forget to go to competitiveorigins.com, type in promo code MMA40 so you can get 10% off this Competitive Origins no matter what t-shirt. And don't forget, guys, once again, thank you for tuning in, but don't forget, you've been competing since conception. Whether you're competing against yourself or others, Competitive Origins.